My name is Kevin Durnell. I'm a PhD student here in the Media Lab in the Viral Communications Lab. My research focuses on exploring how we can use generative AI to reimagine your user experience with your file system. And so along the way, we've developed a prototype that I'm going to talk about here today. And so this is actually it. On the right, you see an image of our tool, Latent Lab. And within this tool, we actually compress all of the information from very large data sets using large language models. So we extract embeddings, very high dimension numerical representations of text, and then we compress them down into lower dimensional space where we can map them out into this exploration tool. In that process of processing the data set, we also extract topics and subtopics of the data sets. So in this example here on the left-hand side, you can actually see the Media Lab website. If any of you have ever taken a look at the Media Lab website, it can actually be very difficult to find what you're looking for or actually just search through it. So this sort of inspired us to see, could we reimagine how this website could be more navigable, explorable by users than the existing website. So we take project descriptions, we pass them to a large language model, we extract both topics and subtopics, condense them down to our visualization on the right. As you can see on the right-hand side, users scrubbing through the timeline slider at the bottom, and you can see the evolution of the space of that underlying data set as we scrub through time. We can see these peaks of research and these valleys of areas of underexplored research sort of shift throughout the history of the Media Lab. And we've noticed that this has resonated quite a bit with a lot of the member organizations of the Media Lab. And so we have this running internally at both BP and Dell right now. We're talking closely with Comcast and Deloitte, as well as a few other partners who are interested in bringing this into their organization to understand how they can use it to better understand themselves and be more efficient with a tool like this. We've identified opportunities of sort of identifying project overlap with this tool, sort of reducing the duplicated efforts throughout the organization. Those valleys I had mentioned earlier, being able to identify sort of white spaces within an organization for further innovation. This has also been an area of interest for some of these companies. And then finally, Dell is really interested in mapping the technology lifecycle of sort of ideas, as ideas transition to bodies of research, when that body of research transitions to patents, when patents transitions into companies and potentially even utilities. They've noticed that there tends to be friction between each one of these transitions, and if our tool is able to identify when these are likely to occur, that offers them the ability to intervene and sort of make that process a bit smoother. I'm giving a lightning talk on this later today at 1:30 p.m., and I'll be going into more detail on how the system works and some of the other features that are available. But I'll be around this morning and this evening, happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you so much.